Hey guys, welcome back. Tisha here, back for another. Say it with me now. Say what? It's been such a long time that I gotta practice. Like, we gotta work on that. I hope you all said it better than I did. Well, I'm here, okay? I am here on these internet streets because Poolville has been sold. Coyote Piss Pass has been sold. Access to the pond is now denied. We will probably, after this season, no longer be seeing the beauty that is the entrance of Coyote Pass ever again. So let me tell you what happened, right? What happened is I'm still trying to get caught up on comments in my comment section because I was out of town for a bit, right? And I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and see how many more that I need to, respond to. So I'm looking, and down in the comments section, what do I see but pure gold as tulips and cats put in the comment section that Coyote Pass has sold. I could not move my Twitter fingers, my internet fingers, my Google, because that's where I went. I couldn't get on Google fast enough to see where I could get some information about this thing. And Tulips and Cats, you're right, it's sold. And I am in utter shock. Because what is Robin gonna do? What is the bird gonna do? What porch is she gonna sit on with her sister wives now that the property is sold? What is the bald eagle gonna do? Or the vulture? Or dodo bird? Whatever you call him. What is he gonna do now that he has to find a new place to park his crap? I'm sorry. These are the things that I thought of when I saw that announcement, and boy, oh boy, did it tickle me. It tickled me because it brought me this unexpected glee that I wasn't expecting. So let's go ahead and read this article. I have not read anything but the heading to make sure that it does talk about it. And how we do over here, you're going to get my true and honest reaction because here I am. Hopefully, StreamYard isn't jacking this up and my voice isn't distorted because right before I got on, it said poor connection. And I don't know what it is about when I'm really, really eager to get up here that you want to play dumb StreamYard, but get it together. Anyways, go ahead, hit the thumbs up button for me as we get into it. I got my microphone, y'all. Y'all ready? Sister Wives stars Janelle, Mary, Robin, and Cody Brown sell Coyote Pass land for $1.5 million. Now, I don't know if I would call them stars, all of them stars, because the feather people could go somewhere to me. Depending on the day, Mary can too. But we're just gonna go with what the article says. It's on In Touch. I'll leave it and some others that I was that came up in the search up there. Hopefully this gives us what we need. I probably should have read this before coming up here, but let's see. Coyote Pass is no more. Sister Wife stars Cody, Robin the Bird Brown, Mary Brown, and Janelle Brown have sold the parcels of land originally intended for the once polygamous family's dream home. In Touch can confirm that the 14 acres of land known as Coyote Pass no longer belongs to the Brown family and was sold for a profit at 1.5. That's $1,500,000. Now, that's not the profit, that's how much it was sold for. But let us continue. The brood made a $680,000 profit from the sale of the property, which they originally purchased in 2018. Now, the Sun was the first place to report the news. Cody, also known to us here as the Bald Eagle, 56, and Robin, 46, owned 50% of the property. Wait a second. Did they own 50% of the property after the redivision that they did not too long ago? Because I got a problem with that. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like it should have been a thing where that much money went back into their household. I feel like they should have been counted as one person and it should have been in thirds. Y'all correct me down below if you know how it was done, because I didn't even read to see how they split it when I saw in the comment section before that they were redividing the property. But I don't think that's right. I don't think that is fair that they all get a fourth. I think that the Feathers should have split something by themselves together since they're married. Go ahead and enjoy that, since they took all the family money and did all the other crap that they did, that they should have kept that money, and the other ladies should have split it. But let me continue. April 24th. Oh, I'm sorry. I skipped something. Okay. While Mary, 54, and Janelle, 55, each own 25%. One of the 2.42-acre plots in Cody and Robin's name sold for a listing price of $305,000 on April 24th, 2025. An additional 2.42-acre plot in Mary and Janelle's name, where they shared a 50% interest each, sold for $305,000. The third 4.4-acre parcel of land sold for $400,000, and the final 5.19 acre was sold for $490,000. Okay, I'm trying to get it together. Sold for $490,000. The sale comes weeks after InTouch confirmed that the land had been redivided earlier this month. I don't know how to say that name. Coconino, Cocino, County, Arizona property. Property records indicated that the bald eagle and his current spouse, the bird, conveyed a portion of Coyote Pass to Mary and Janelle as of March 27th, seemingly balancing out the former inequalities. With the adjustments, Cody and Robin owned 50%, while Janelle and Mary owned 25% each. Christine Woolley, who was married to Cody from March 1994 to November 2021, previously sold her share of the property outside to him and Robin for just $10 in July of 2022, shortly after their split following 25 years of spiritual marriage. Wait a second. When did it become that she sold it to him and the bird? I thought she just sold it to him. Interesting. What? Okay, let me stick to this and then I'm going to say some stuff. Cody originally intended to build one large house on Coyote Pass with his then 4 wives and their children. However, the bird, Mary, Janelle, and Christine quickly shot down the idea, and Cody instead hoped to build 5 different houses, one for each wife and one for him and family gatherings. All of them didn't shoot it down, let the bird tell it, because she was open to the idea, Janelle was too, the real person who wasn't open to it was Christine. She's the one who shot it down. But let me continue. Coyote Pass remained undeveloped as plans to build on the property were placed on hold amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The building process was also delayed when it took longer than expected to sell the family's 4 homes in Las Vegas, Nevada. Things grew more complicated after Christine left the family. Janelle became the second of Cody's wives to leave in December of 2022, followed by Cody and Mary confirming their split in January 2023. Fans have watched the fallout of the splits play out during Sister Wives, including the fate of Coyote Pass. Mary and Janelle fought for their worth of the property, as Cody previously claimed that they weren't entitled to the same amount as him. "We didn't pay for Coyote Pass all equally," he said. During a January 26th episode of the TLC series, "I paid for an entire lot all by myself, at least 92% of it." Cody added that Christine, Janelle, Mary, and Robin only chipped in for the rest of the acres of the Arizona land. Cody and Robin also revealed that they were considering selling the property. However, Mary and Janelle weren't aboard the idea. Okay, enough of that. Here's the thing. I think it's great that this property is finally being sold. I think that it is long overdue. We read it in the article. They bought it in 2018. I think that when Christine left in 2021, it should have been sold then. I think that is still not fair. I think that these women still need to go after him. I think that they're still being gypped in some kind of way. But start with this and then go after some other things. I don't know what this now looks like for the television show, because they have spent years talking to us about this property. And I hope that if they do return for another season following the one that is on Sunday, that they have enough sense to give us more than this, because we don't care now. Like, now that we know it's done, now that we've read it here, we don't really need to see it on the show. If you do talk about it on the show, it needs to be quick. I'm talking like all of 10 minutes, because it's been years and years, season upon season, of us talking about Coyote Pass. I think that it's sad that it took this long. I think that it's going to be interesting seeing how other things are explained, because my hope is that the ladies don't stop here. My hope is that they go even further than this, that they allow Cody to see that they are not to be played with, that they allow him and his bird to see that they are going to get what is owed to them. It's long overdue. Y'all played around in that family money for all these years, and it only seems fair that they get what is due to them. I'm interested in knowing what you guys think about this. How are we feeling about the whole sale of Coyote Pass? Like, are we like, are we chuckling? Do we feel like it's fair for it to be split the way that I read it? Matter of fact, let me look and see if this other article that I put in my section says anything additionally to it. No, that makes us feel like, no, it doesn't say anything else. Oh, well, duh, this is from The Sun, which is who they say originally reported it, so I'm not surprised. I just feel like the Feather people still got out good, because why? Janelle and them put money into the bird's home, right? Her nest was paid for through family pot money. None of that money was ever returned to those ladies. It was kept in the family pot. The pot that the Feather people have been spending money from this entire time. The pot that I know at some point the others stopped putting money into, but was money given to them that they originally put in that pot. I feel like even with this, that Cody and Robin still got the better end of the deal, because did you pay them back the money from what they put into your other house? Did you pay them back any of that? because that supposedly was supposed to be a family house, and you all recently sold it and now bought this $2 million house. Y'all, all I keep picturing is Cody parking all of that crap that he had, including Robin's picnic tables and all of those tractors and trailers and equipment and whatever else that he had up there, and putting it by Robin's house, and Robin losing her sugar honey iced tea because she realizes that they have nowhere else to put it. Their mortgage has got to be insane. Where is he now going to store all of this stuff? That is a definite eyesore. And I take joy, and it's going to sound horrible. I take joy in her suffering. It sounds bad. You know, I'm not always this mean. But let's be clear. Robin, in my eyes, is a horrible person, as is her husband. And I hope that they get their karma. They still haven't felt it yet. I'm still waiting to see the karma. You guys, let me know what you think about the sale of this. I'll make sure that I leave the links down below. Hopefully, this wasn't distorted. And I'll see you again soon. Until next time.